Welcome to Destination Central. I'm Amy Forrest. Now, as Kiwis, we're becoming more and more aware of the benefits of looking after ourselves inside and out. Now, many of us have actually incorporated health and well-being into our everyday lives, passions and hobbies, whether it be trying out new healthy recipes, joining the gym, or taking a stroll instead of going for a drive in the car. So this week we're going to be taking a look at the services on offer here in the Waikato. So let's take a look at our lineup. We discover our rights and obligations at the Citizens Advice Bureau, meet the team at Life Pharmacy Chartwell, have a chat with Home Instead Senior Care, learn about Spectrum Care, and visit the Life Unlimited store. So a busy day, let's get started with our first business of the show. The Citizens Advice Bureau are a nationwide service ensuring people know and understand their rights and obligations. Let's go and have a chat with Sylvia to find out more. Hi Sylvia, lovely to meet you. Now, first of all, what is the overall aim of the Citizens Advice Bureau?
Well, the first aim really is to make sure that all the people in New Zealand have access to the information that they need so that they know their rights and responsibilities and that they know the services that they can go to when they require them. So it's really important for us to keep up to date on that. The National Office keeps us in touch with all the legal changes in the law and in government departments. They also keep us informed. The local changes come from people like the City Council right through to community groups and to sports groups, and they let us know what is happening. And we also help people on a very personal level. People often sometimes just want a listening ear, and sometimes they like to come in and talk through their problems with us, and so just by talking through with us, it helps them come to a decision, and then they go out feeling very confident about what they're going to do.
Okay, now can you tell us about the services provided here?
Well, there are a Citizens Advice Bureau in about 90 locations in New Zealand. There's one in every city, and there are many in towns around the country that provide help for people. Every bureau is staffed by trained volunteers. The people phone into us, or they email us, or they walk in through the door to ask us their questions, and sometimes they come in just to browse through the pamphlets that we've got. When someone contacts us, we try to find out what the extent of their problems is, and we clarify that with them so that we're all on the same wavelength. And then we go and research the possible answers. And because everybody's different, they have different needs, and so we give them a range of options that they can use, and then they choose the ones that best suit them. All Bureau have got access to a wide range of speakers in other languages, so that if anybody doesn't speak English very well, they don't need to worry about coming in. We can put them in touch with somebody in their own language. And all bureaus have got specialist services as well. Quite a few offer JPs services are available. In Hamilton, we can offer a consumer advice service for people who have problems, and we can also offer legal advice, free legal advice for anybody on either a face-to-face basis or on a telephone basis. We also offer an advocacy service for people who need assistance in dealing with large organisations. We've got an excellent free phone site. We've got, and that can be accessed from mobiles as well as from landlines. We have an excellent free user-friendly website, and we have, and that's at www.cab.org.nz.
And who can use these services?
Anyone in New Zealand, whether they're locals or whether they're visitors. We offer a free service. It's non-judgmental, and everything that we do with a client is confidential. We have no affiliation with any political or religious organisation, and our judgment is as impartial as we can get it.
Now, if someone out there needs help or guidance understanding their rights, how can they discover this information?
Well, they can come into our offices, which are in the southern end of Victoria Street down by the bridge, or in Garden Place in Hamilton in the main centre of the city. Or they can ring us. Our telephone numbers are in the phone book under CAB. Or they can use our 0800 number, which is also in the phone book, and they can use their landline or their mobile to ring us on that number. Or they can go to our website, which is www.cab.org.nz. www.cab.org.nz. It's very easy to use and very extensive. And we'd love to hear you. We'd love to hear from you. We're here to help. Come in.
Great, Sylvia, thank you very much. So for more information, support or advice, the team at the Citizens Advice Bureau are here for you. After the break, we take a look at the Life Pharmacy in Chartwell and Home Instead Senior Care. Join us then. Life Pharmacy in Chartwell provide all your essential needs, from health advice and management right through to cosmetics and fragrances. Let's see if we can find Glenn and see what else is on offer. Hi Glenn, great to see you again. Now first of all, let's talk about the healthcare assistance that you offer here at Life Pharmacy Chartwell.
Sure. We're here 7 days a week, Amy, and a very well established business over 40 years. We have a very capable team of pharmacists and assistants really able to answer any of your questions, whether it be about your medication, whether it be about natural health, whether you need to get your blood pressure checked, all sorts of other services also, including things like urinary tract infections these days, which you no longer need a prescription for many of them, conjunctivitis and minor eye infections, emergency contraception, thrush, assistance with giving up smoking with the Quitline program. We can actually write prescriptions for people these days. Lots of different options.
Now, when customers are in here getting health advice or prescriptions, what else can they tick off their list?
Well, we'd like to think we've got one of the most comprehensive pharmacy businesses in the Waikato, and whether it's prestige cosmetics or fragrances you're looking for, or gifts for any occasion, natural health, obviously general pharmacy. Our latest addition is a fully digital photographic area, which is Fuji based. Print from your phone, print from your camera, even print your own personalised gift wrapping paper these days. Lots and lots of options.
Now, I hear that the Life Pharmacy Chartwell have won Business of the Year twice. So what is it that makes your pharmacy unique to others?
Well, we think it's pretty simple. We care, and it's our people that make the difference. We put a lot of time and effort into our people, and we like to think that our team treats everybody just like they were their grandmother. So that's the sort of culture, if you like, that we like to have through the business. And the business has been going more than 40 years, and we hope it goes another 40.
So Glenn, tell me, what hours is the Life Pharmacy open?
We're open 7 days a week. We open at 8:30 a.m. Monday to Friday. We open at 9 on Saturday and 10 on Sunday. We have a late night on Thursday until 9 p.m. and otherwise till 6 p.m. every day apart from Sunday, which is till 5 p.m.
Well, it's certainly another bonus that you're open 7 days a week. So how can customers locate your store?
We're located on the ground floor at Westfield Chartwell. We have 4 entrances to make it nice and convenient. We have our own entrance off Linden Court, which is the rear entrance to the mall. We have an entrance close to Countdown, another one underneath the escalators, and the final entry is actually through our photographic area, which is in the western wing, again off Linden Court. Contact details are certainly all on our website, and we also have a second location these days, which is Life Pharmacy the base, which is located within the new Tiawa Mall at the base. Very similar hours, an additional late night on Friday night, weekend hours slightly longer. The easiest way to find us is to just come and see us. You know the hours that we're open. We're ready to welcome you and to answer any of your health or related questions.
Great, thank you very much, Glenn.
Thank you.
So for all your pharmaceutical needs, see the friendly, caring team at Life Pharmacy Chartwell and the base Te Rapa. Since 2005, Home Instead Senior Care have been providing companionship and assistance to seniors in the comfort of their own home. Hi Suzanne, great to see you again. Now, where are we today?
Today we're at a client of ours, Lois, in her home, and I thought we'd go in and talk about some of the services we provide.
Great, okay.
Excellent.
Thank you, Suzanne. Now, Home Instead Senior Care provide a range of services to help elderly maintain their independence. So can you talk us through some of those services?
Absolutely. At Home Instead we do whatever it takes to support a person to remain living in their own home. Okay, so it's things like personal care, respite care, companionship, shopping, appointments, cooking, and of course household tasks. We have a team specifically trained in Alzheimer's care and dementia care, and also people trained in caring for a person right to the end of their life. We work with and around a family in the care of the older person.
Okay, now one task that Home Instead take very seriously is linking the client with the right caregiver. So how do you achieve this?
Okay, right from when a client phones us, we go out and we meet them and talk to them and their family about what do they actually need, what do they need support with. And through this I get some idea of the type of caregiver, and the skills that are going to be needed. I then go back to the office and speak with the coordinators and suggest one of the caregivers, and that person is then, if they're the best match, they're put in place. I then, for the first shift, will introduce that caregiver to the client. At the end of that shift, we contact the client and ask them, are they satisfied, because it's all about relationships and it has to be good, it has to work. And if they don't think it's going to work, we change that caregiver immediately. And we keep regular contact with the client. So it's not just a one-off. Right throughout our time with them, we will keep good contact.
Okay, so why is this service necessary for elderly and how might they benefit?
The majority of New Zealanders over 65, it shows, wish to remain living in their own homes for the rest of their lives. So Home Instead can meet that need in support of them. Often though, as a person ages, in the older, they become vulnerable, they can feel lonely, and sometimes that feeling of helplessness, not being able to do what they've always done, and occasionally fearful, living alone in case something happens. And a day can be long, but a night's even longer. So by having a Home Instead caregiver come in, it's those tasks that you're having trouble with are being fulfilled by a caregiver, and also the contact. And at the end of each shift, a caregiver will always make a cup of tea and sit down with a client and talk about what's happening for that client. And we see, you can never underestimate the power of companionship.
Okay, so if family members are interested for their loved ones, what is the process?
It's really easy. Just give us a phone call. We are a 24-hour service, so it doesn't matter if it's just after 5 o'clock. We're 7 days a week. It's a real person answers that phone. A really good example we find is when a parent is in hospital and they don't want to go into care, they want to go home. We can put a person to pick them up, take them home, stay with them maybe for a few days, for 2 or 3 days, while they get back on their feet and they're feeling confident again and that they're okay. And we're more than willing to do that, just a short term. Yeah.
Great, so how can they get in contact with your team?
Okay, we can be called at any time. We're a 24-hour number. Our phone number is 07 834 2296. Our office location is 56 Massey Street in Dinsdale, Hamilton. And our website is www.homeinsteadwaikato.co.nz.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Susan. So for quality, trusted in-home care and assistance for your loved one, get in touch with the team at Home Instead Senior Care. After the break, we take a look at Spectrum Care and the Life Unlimited store. See you then.
Takanui Hospital was a psychiatric hospital and I did not like it there at all. I hated it. All I wanted to do was get out of that place and have a life. closed it down, and that's how I go down to Tokanui. But if it wasn't closed down, I'd probably be still in the blooming place.
You know, when she came out of the hospital, she was quite content to let staff, you know, that's your job, and she's quite content to let staff do everything. So it's taken 13 odd years of, you know, no, let's do it together, we'll show you, and then you can do it. Caroline pretty much lives a normal life, just like you, just like me, just like anyone else in the community. And that's our aim at Spectrum, to give people a great life and let them lead really good lives, and she's a living example of what we are preaching, sort of, you know.
I've got my own room and my own cup of tea place downstairs, my own shower and my own toilet. I've got a pour table downstairs where I do my pamphlets on and fold up every morning.
Yeah, our goal was over the years to get her as independent as we possibly could, and we've achieved that.
Well, I've got my job, I've got good staff, I've got good clients. It's not so crowded with 40 or 50 other clients running around causing trouble.
She's actually living what Spectrum wants is a great life, and that's what she's doing, you know.
Yeah, it is like flatting with a bunch of friends. One day me and Brent might be going out for a flat, I don't know, but one day that might happen. It probably is happening now anyway.
When I think about the people that we support in Hamilton, she would be, you know, pretty special, yeah.
We sort of teach them the skills on how to live independently. Things like cooking, you know, their own meal, cleaning up their house, you know, basically taking care of themselves. Well, the guys here, you know, they're very independent. They're very mobile. They get up in the morning, they go to work, catch the bus, you know, and then they come home after work, they catch the bus again to get home.
I walk all the way there.
John Munner's life before he came here, I mean, now that he's living independently and he's got a lot of freedom now than he was before. He goes out to the market every Saturday busking, and he makes his money from that on top of what he gets paid from work.
Shannon is one of my key workers. We are heading towards independent mowing, where the guys will be taken out, Shannon will be taken out to the lawn, and half an hour, 1 hour later, the supervisor will come back and pick him up.
I work hard.
They know how to take care of themselves. They know the process of who to ring in case of an emergency. They know how to dial 111. They know how to ring the on-call. They all know that they're all equal in the house because they have to respect each other, and yeah, it is working, yeah.
The overall mission of Life Unlimited is to enhance individual well-being by enabling people to live the life that they choose. Rosemary Jake is inside to tell us more about the Life Unlimited store. Hi Rosemary, lovely to meet you. Now, can you talk us through the wide range of services that you provide here at Life Unlimited?
Life Unlimited stores are just amazing. They offer an incredible array of product, equipment for sale or hire that will meet people's needs within the disability community, and that's for people who live daily with either a short-term or a long-term disability. So we have 4 stores, 4 amazing stores. We have a mobile store as well, a mobile van service that will travel all the way from Tamanui to Taupo, Tikawhara, Raglan, through to Paeroa, so it covers a wide range. We offer mobility scooter servicing, And we do information provision, so that's where people will come to us with unique questions that they haven't been able to answer. So it might be that a loved one's been diagnosed with diabetes, or and they just want to know more about that. So they come to us and we put them on the right path of where to find out more information. We go out into the community and we do presentations to either large or small groups. So it might be at a Parkinson's meeting. So we'll go along and talk to that community and show them the products that we have available that will help them to live an independent life for as long as possible.
Okay, now what equipment do you have available for hire and purchase?
Amy, I don't know where to start. We have such an incredible range. So we have product categories such as mobility scooters, walkers, wheelchairs, daily living aids, walking sticks, such a thing as a book seat. If you've never heard of a book seat, it's quite an incredible little device. Kitchen equipment, bathroom equipment, bedroom equipment, electric beds, hoists, you name it, Amy. We actually have it here at our Life Unlimited stores.
Great, so shall we have a closer look at some of your equipment, starting with the mobility scooters?
Yes, certainly. Now with our mobility scooters, with every customer, there's 3 key elements that we look at, and it's how far the mobility scooter needs to travel for the person, so the distance to travel, the terrain it has to travel on, and the user weight or the carrier weight of the person who's going to be using that mobility scooter. For every scooter that we sell here, we give 3 years AA roadside rescue. So that's a cute little service offered by AA, whereby if the scooter breaks down, they'll come along, pick up the person and their mobility scooter and ensure that they get safely home. Then once they get home, they can call us and we offer a mobility scooter servicing and repair service.
Okay, and what other products do you have that you see as important to live an independent life?
We have a lot of hearing assistive equipment here as well, and I should actually touch on that because as part of Life Unlimited we have a hearing therapy services that goes right throughout New Zealand. So that's from Kaitaia through to Invercargill, and there's about 30 hearing therapists. In all our Life Unlimited stores, we have a hearing therapist on site, and anybody over the age of 16 can actually book an appointment to have a hearing assessment, and that includes a free hearing test, and it's unbiased information provision as well. So we have assistive telephones, and you can even get a great little telephone that you can put people's photographs on. And all the person, especially with dementia, all they have to do is press the button because there's more likely to be a visual recognition from the photo, so they'll push the button and it'll dial through to the person they need to call, as opposed to the actual dialing process.
Great, so how can people get in touch to find out more information?
Anybody can visit us in our 4 stores, and our stores are based in Gisborne, Rotorua, Tauranga, and here in Hamilton. So we're just around the corner from the hospital, so very handy for a lot of our clients. You can phone us, go online and have a look at our online store, or come in and see us at any time.
Great, thank you very much, Rosemary. So there you have it, Life Unlimited, living independence for everyone. Thank you all for watching Destination Central. I hope you all have a happy and healthy day. Tune in again next week. We'll see you then. Bye.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.